All right, welcome back everyone. Today, we're diving into something that seems super simple but can trip a lot of people up. How to use a, and, an in English. You might think, wait, really? This is a whole topic? But trust me, it's foundational. It's like learning to ride a bike. It might seem easy, but if you don't get the basics right, you're gonna wobble all over the place. So let's get into it.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about words that don't start with a vowel but sound like they do? Like hour, for example. You wouldn't say a hour, right?
Exactly. Great catch. So, hour starts with a silent H and sounds like it starts with an O. So you'd say an hour. It's all about the sound. This can be confusing at first. And think of it this way. If you're trying to order at a cafe and you said a hour instead of an hour, the barista might look at you funny.
Haha, right, I can totally picture that. So are there other tricky words like that? What about university? It starts with a vowel, but you still say a university, right?
Yes. So university starts with a yo sound, which is a consonant sound despite starting with a vowel letter. So you'd say a university. It's like two sides of the same coin. What looks like a vowel might not sound like one. Think of it as a masquerade party where vowels are dressed up as consonants.
Whoa, I like that analogy. A masquerade for vowels. But, what about non-native speakers? Do they find this confusing?
Oh, absolutely. It can be a real hurdle. Imagine someone learning English trying to pronounce an honor. The H in honor is silent, so it should be an honor. But if they don't know the rule, they might blurt out a honor, and, well, who doesn't love a good cringe moment, right?
Haha, oh man, that's so true. I can't help but think of all the times I've mispronounced stuff. Okay, so what's the best way for someone to practice using a, and, an?
Great question. A fun technique I recommend is the sound it out method. Just say the word out loud before choosing and listen for the sound. Or make a game out of it. Try picking out objects around you and test yourself, like an umbrella, a cat. It's amazing how practice can tune your ear.
That sounds like a blast. So, what about other languages? Don't they have a similar concept?
You're tapping into a good point. Many languages do have articles, but the rules can significantly differ. For instance, in Spanish you have uno and una. Can you imagine the chaos if they threw in silent letters?
Oh wow, I bet that'd make language learning so much more entertaining. A Johnny? Or an Juan? Tears of joy.
Precisely. And that confusion is actually a great springboard for conversation. It opens up discussions about how languages evolve and adapt. It's not just about grammar. It's a cultural experience.
Okay, I'm learning so much today. Just to clarify, so when we're talking about something for the first time, we always use a or an, not the, correct?
Exactly. The is a definite article used when you're talking about something specific that you've already mentioned or that the listener knows about. So if I say, I saw a bird, and later I say, the bird was singing, that's when you use the. It's all about context.
Ooh, that makes so much sense. I never thought about it like that. So, can you give me another real-world example?
Sure. Let's pretend you're telling a story. Quote, I met a friend at the park. Later in the story, you might say, the friend had an interesting book. See how that shifts? You transition from the indefinite to the definite article. It's like going from the general to the specific.
So neat. I feel like this understanding gives me superpowers in conversation.
Haha, exactly. Armed with the knowledge of a and an, You're ready to slay those conversations.
I love it. So, quick quiz before we wrap up. What about an honor again?
You're ready for this. Yes, an honor. You've got it.
Yes. All right. Thanks for breaking it down for us today.
Anytime. Keep practicing, and remember, it's all about listening for those sounds. Catch you next time.
Sigh. Can't wait for next time.